So having discipline bridges the gap between your goals and your accomplishments, and it just makes success that much easier. But how do you achieve self-discipline and reach your goals? So self-discipline is the practice of controlling your feelings and emotions and taking actions towards the goals that you want to achieve and just the way you react to things throughout life. And studies show that people with strong self-discipline are usually much happier because it's so much easier to reach your goals and get things accomplished. So you'll be able to make decisions easier and not let emotions and feelings override what you're going to do. Because we all know that sometimes emotional decisions can get us into trouble. We don't want to let them dictate how we act. And you also want to have that control so you don't indulge in unhealthy behaviors. You instead want to align your actions towards healthier choices and towards your goals. So first recognize that discipline is a skill, you can learn it. And it's going to become much easier the more you put it into practice. And the easiest way to do this is to incorporate habits and routines into your life. These are going to help strengthen your discipline. But we'll talk more about habits and routines in a minute, because before you even set up any sort of plan, you need to take some accountability. Yeah, this one's going to be tough but necessary. You need to become very self-aware and recognize your own strengths and particularly your own weaknesses. Now, we all have weaknesses, but knowing what they are means you'll be able to have more control over your life. You'll be able to recognize what they are and how to avoid them. So perhaps your weakness is scrolling on your phone for hours. That's a big one for me. And that's causing you to procrastinate and not get other things done. Maybe it's late night snacking, which is sabotaging your healthy eating plans. So becoming self-aware means you can start to identify these weaknesses and start to put plans into place to avoid them. So an example of this might be that you set a timer on your phone to limit the amount of time that you're scrolling. Or perhaps with late night snacking, you're replacing, say, chips or chocolate with something more healthier. So maybe in your last grocery shop, you've stocked up on healthier snacks instead. The key is to put actions into place to swap or replace those bad habits with healthier ones that don't sabotage your goals. And if you remove the biggest temptations in your life, you'll have fewer distractions. And the less distractions you have, the more you can focus on your goals. So have a clear picture of what you want to achieve. So focusing on no more than, say, 3 main goals is probably key, because multitasking doesn't work. You want to keep your focus narrow. And it's really great if they're from different parts of your life. So perhaps one might be a health-related goal, maybe another one is a work-related goal, maybe another one is a finance-related goal. Then make a clear plan on the steps you need to take to reach that end goal. So I've been reading the 12-Week Year by Brian P. Moran, and he suggests setting an overall 12-week time frame, but setting weekly goals that you have to achieve each week to achieve that end goal. And once a week you set up progress meetings with yourself to make sure you're still on track. He also talks about a scoring system that you can give yourself. So in your, say, Monday meetings with yourself, when you're going over your goals, you can give yourself a score based on how you did the previous week. And that can help you keep more accountable and help strengthen your self-discipline. So keeping your focus and updating these goals is really important. It's going to keep you on track if you can analyze what's working and what's not. So why the weekly plan is going to work is because repetition and consistency is key to self-discipline. The repetition is going to turn into habits, and habits make it so much easier to stick to your goals. So if you plan to, say, do 15 minutes of exercise every morning, the first week might be tough. You have to schedule it into your calendar and make sure you do it every day. But over time, that habit is going to get strengthened and you don't even think about it. You just get up and do your 15 minutes of exercise. It just becomes something that you do every day now. That consistency is what's going to help you reach your goals, and you won't have to rely on willpower, because we know that willpower is fickle at best. Now, along your journey, it's highly likely that you'll experience some setbacks and failures. It's important not to quit during these times. Those who have a strong sense of self-discipline become much more resilient and know that these failures are just part of the journey, and you just need to get off, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Most successful people that you know have experienced so many different failures along the way, but the key difference between them and everybody else is that they didn't give up. They just got up and kept going. And you need to be patient. Most goals you don't achieve overnight. It's a long, consistent habit put into place that takes you from where you start to the goal at the end. But it gets so much easier if you have that self-discipline and make things a habit. So that's how you become disciplined and reach your goals. Consistency and clear plans, and not letting your emotions override your decisions. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.